Good morning. We are live. Very warm welcome to the launch show of Festive Tech Calendar. My name is Adam Jackson. I'm a program manager at Microsoft, and I'm joined by my wonderful co-host this morning, the lovely Amy Boyd. Hi, Amy. Oh, Amy, I've got you on mute. There you go. You are on mute.
Oh no, how did that happen already? You're on mute. It's not 2020 if we don't say you're on mute. So there we go. It's the 1st of December. My name's Amy Boyd. I'm a cloud advocate at Microsoft. Thank you, Adam, for asking me to join you. Looking very festive behind you there. I obviously popped on a Santa hat and wore a bit of green, but the light show and the tree, very impressed. I need to maybe jazz mine up a little bit.
Wonderful. So we are here, and actually, we're for a change, it's not all about us. It's not all about Microsoft. Festive Tech Calendar is something very special, and we are as well. If you were here to find out what's behind the doors in the Festive Tech Calendar, we are just a few moments away. But let us first just explain what is the Festive Tech Calendar. So, Amy, would you just be able to briefly explain what can we expect on the Festive Tech Calendar every day?
Of course, yeah. So the Festive Tech Calendar, I see it as you get 3 pieces of technical, well-being or hands-on content every single day of December. So what do we always say? We always say, make learning a habit. This is an easy habit to pick up, right? It's every single day, 10 a.m. So GMT, so within the UK time zone, but also very, very good for the rest of the world and for Europe. But then one of the things that I'm really excited to see is just a massive variety of all the different pieces that we've got. So I think there's something for everyone, and some of them have a festive slant to them as well.
Absolutely amazing. And so where can people go to see the Festive Tech Calendar content?
I was going to say there's lots of places, so prepare yourself, get these noted down. So first off, we have the website. So we have the festivetechcalendar.com website. It's going to be the place where there's an amazing, go take a look now. There's an amazing calendar on there. Each day you'll be able to see what is available to you from 10 a.m. So that's 10 a.m. everyone, every single day. You'll also be able to get some updates if you follow Cloud Family on Twitter. So there we go, just down at the bottom of the screen there. Go follow that account. They're going to be releasing at 10 a.m. every day, all the different content, but also MS Dev UK and other Microsoft properties are going to be supporting this initiative, and we'll be amplifying a lot of this content as well. So if you're not already following us, or keep an eye out and support the Cloud Family.
And we're going to have a special episode every Tuesday at 10 a.m. UK time. And that's going to be on the Microsoft Developer. It's going to be on Learn TV. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Twitch. It's going to be on the BBC. It's going to be on ITV. It's going to be everywhere. Everywhere we could possibly broadcast it, because we want to share the festive love this year. So whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, or you just like to get into that sort of Yuletide spirit, we want everyone to feel good this December. It's been a tough year, hasn't it? And we want to try and end it on a really positive note with some real fun from our community. So we are moments away from the first reveal. Are you excited, Amy?
I am. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for everyone to see things that I already know might happen.
So every day at 10 a.m. on the Cloud Family Twitter channel, there's going to be a set of doors opening, and behind those doors are going to be the 3 festive surprises, and we're about to show you those first surprises. And so look out for the clip. It's coming up in just a moment, and let's see what's behind the first set of doors. That is so exciting. So I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, those 3 things are already up on the Festive Tech Calendar website. We will have a look at the website later in the show. So we've got drag and drop chatbots with Jamie Maguire. We've got 12 paths to certification with Dwayne, and we've got Isadora has is a wonderful poem for us this year, and I think that's actually we have that video as well, and we're going to play it to you this morning, and it's just a few minutes long. And I'm really excited for this. I haven't actually seen this yet, so this is also the first for me to see this. So shall we push the button?
Yes, let's see Isadora deliver her poem.
Let's play the video.
Hello everyone from around the world. Especially for you, I dressed up and got my hair curled. So let's end the year because 2020 has already been crazy enough, I believe. So from this moment on, please put on a smile, as this poem I wrote for you will take a little while. Get in the mood, I want you to feel good, and think of something happy. Let's not think about 2020 just being crappy. Focus on the positive sides of the year. Put away any bad feelings, angers, or fear. Did you get to spend more quality time at home with your family, your loved ones, or maybe you felt alone? Never ever forget, the global community is always here for you. As long as we stick together, support each other, we will pull each other through. Did you enjoy more snuggles and cuddles with your pets? By the way, dear Thomas, Donna Sakar said we should get 2 cats. Here we are, as many of us are working from home, but hey, it's that time of year where I get to write you a poem. The Festive Tech Calendar is something where many of us in the community contribute. So let's go over the session schedule, but first, I want to make a little tribute. To Microsoft MVPs Gregor Suti and Richard Hooper, thank you for hosting this event. We really find you super. Now let's have a look at the sessions we have coming up. I see Wim Matthijssen will present about Azure Backup. Stay on the lookout for more good intentions. Matt Lacey will give a festive introduction to Visual Studio extensions. SQL Server DBA Deepti Goguri will speak about the SQL engine and its working in style. By the way, as I asked you at the beginning of this poem, are you still putting on your smile? I'm really hoping that where I live here in Switzerland it's going to snow. Well, Brett Bossick presents a session on cloud adoption, the team manifesto. And out of curiosity, do you in your tradition also put up a decorated tree? Yessi Navaranjan will present a session on Power Apps with mixed reality. So speaking of the Power Platform, let's check out the session by an absolute star. Give your family the best present of all, be present, will be presented by Donna Sarkar. With 80 plus sessions from speakers around the globe, there's so much more to come. Always keep learning and combining it with fun or a glass of rum. Sam Smith will deliver Optimizing DevOps Pipelines in Santa's workshop, while Ellen Kinane will do a session with Christmas crackers on Windows Virtual Desktop. Join Microsoft Cloud Advocate Sarah Lean and her team as they will do a live Ask Me Anything in a festive team. Did you already think about your goals for 2021? These of course are different for each and every one. We all are unique human beings, connected, but on different continents. Do you, as much as I do, miss going to in-person events? I miss seeing people at my favorite conferences and filling up my bag with swag. But there is one thing I absolutely do not miss, and that's struggling with the jet lag. Or the traffic jams, traveling in a rush, arriving in a hotel room and thinking, oh damn, I forgot my hairbrush. Or struggling with different electricity plugs and travel adapters. Nevertheless, I really do miss those conference chapters. Hopefully soon in the near future, we can be seeing each other again. It's now just a matter of patience and time, but we all want to know when. In the meantime, please do check on your family and friends online. even if it's just a "hey, how are you" from time to time. Karina Lins presents a session on building remarkable onboarding experience for new employees using Office 365 tools. And Sam Kogan will show you why Azure infrastructure as code rules. Wesley Hackman will do a deployment automation hackathon. Brrr, it's getting cold outside. Where I live, I need to put a jacket on. How's the weather in December in the country where you are? Are you drinking hot chocolates by the fire or cooling down with ice cold drinks at the bar? Hands-on labs migrating a .NET legacy application to Azure Container Services will be presented by Peter de Tender. For sure an amazing lineup, a festive tech calendar you will forever remember. Why Azure Auto Manage is sweeter than Christmas morning, a session contributed by Karel de Winter. I'm wondering why no one submitted a session on how to fix your grandma's printer. During the pandemic, more and more people are using a computer, so we more often provide tech support. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yes, that cable must go into your internet port. No, Grandpa, your files did not just disappear. They are stored in something we call the cloud. You can find all your files up here. So if you want to know more, there's a session titled Ask Me Anything about OneDrive, delivered to you by Microsoft MVP Hans Blender, who will take you on a technical deep dive. I will also be on another session with Holly Lehman on Women in Tech in the Microsoft community, and how we started our video series Head in the Cloud and together formed a unity. This is just a glimpse of the 80+ sessions on the Festive Tech calendar the upcoming weeks. Make sure you follow the Cloud family on Twitter, as I'm sure they will be sharing a lot more sneak peeks. With that, we are nearing the end of the 1,000+ words I wrote. With lots of love for the community, I'm grateful and delighted I got to deliver this keynote. I wish for you, your friends, your family, all your loved ones to stay healthy and safe, and that we come out stronger, more caring and loving of each other during this COVID wave. Lastly, did you keep your promise at the beginning of the poem and kept on a smile, even though I know both you and me completely had to change our lifestyle? I do have a feeling and hope that we as humans learn from this and come out better. I'm sending you lots of love, positive vibes in my brand new Festive sweater, which basically is saying, save the drama for your llama. I go back into working in my pajama.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely amazing. Wow.
The llama at the end just topped it. The comments around Rome as well. Oh, it was just brilliant. What an amazing way to pull it all together, and all those different sessions as well. It just shows the sheer amount of content that's coming up in the next 30 days.
I know, and also how does she say everything in one take? How did she do that all in one go? I would have got a minute in. Hang on, I need to change my angle so I can edit in that bit where I tripped over my words. Oh, brilliant! And also a great preview of what's coming up. Now, what we're not doing on the Festive Tech calendar is we're not telling you exactly where everything is going to be. So sometimes you'll know where a speaker is because they'll say, well, I'm going to be on Thursday, so look out for me. But we're going to try and keep it a surprise every day. So when those doors open, it's like, oh, look what we can expect, something new. And obviously we want you to be watching every day. Every day you want to be coming back to see what's behind those doors. I certainly will be. So and actually, obviously we were wondering, like, Isadora, how did she put it together? So, someone's at the door. Should we see who's there?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Isadora, thank you for joining us this morning. And very warm welcome to Festive Tech Calendar. And thank you for that absolutely amazing poem. We'd love to, first of all, thank you for doing that. That's an absolutely epic piece of effort that's gone into creating that, like 7 minutes of you like continuously talking. Wow, it should be on TV. But what we didn't see in the video is we didn't hear about you. So love for you to just introduce yourself briefly for people that don't know you already. to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely. So first, hi Amy, hi Adam.
Hello.
It's really exciting to be here this morning. At least for me, it's morning. Maybe for some people, it's already evening. It depends, of course, where in the world you are currently watching or listening. So for me, it was an absolute privilege to deliver the keynote poem. Just as last year, I had a lot of fun again writing it. So yeah, a little bit about me. My name is Isadora Katanic. To make it easier, you can just call me Izzy, because that's easy. So I'm based in a little village close to Basel, Switzerland. I grew up in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, but I'm born in former Yugoslavia. So it's a little bit jumping between countries. And I'm actually very lucky because today in Switzerland, I woke up to December 1st with a bunch of snow. It's like really snowing out here. Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm hugely jealous. It's just cold here.
I know.
What can I say? Cold in the
Very
UK.
cold.
But at least it's not raining, so that's nice. But
No,
wow,
nice and bright.
that's amazing. And so and so you were also on last year's calendar as well, weren't you, Izzy?
Yes, that's right. And I also love to see the growth. Like when I look at the video from last year, like I did not have good lighting, did not have a good microphone. It was really just like, done with my laptop. And I think this whole pandemic and working from home, I mean, it really made us like step up our game, right? Like get like a good microphone, cameras, light. Also, the poem is double as long as last year. I guess I just had double as much inspiration. I was very excited to deliver that for the community.
And I love the fact that you mentioned as well that I said good morning to you, but actually people could be watching all around the world. So hello to everyone, where it is good afternoon or good evening or good night even, depending on where you are. So if there's folks in Australia watching, love to hear from you as well. I think the really amazing thing about the calendar is, although a lot of us that are behind it are based in the UK, it really is an international calendar. We've got lots of people from around the world this year, haven't we?
Yeah, so I secretly already had a little peek into the agenda because I wanted to indeed make the poem about the people who are contributing. And when I compare it to last year, where I also had a little sneak peek, then it was really just Azure focused, right? It was the Azure Advent Calendar. This year, the organization also stepped up their game and they made it a lot more inclusive. So it's not only focused on Azure, it's touching on multiple Microsoft technologies. We have speakers literally from all corners of the world, like you said, from Australia, from US, from Europe. We have so many great people from the community who are contributing. So they're blogging or doing videos or just a lot more exciting things, which I cannot reveal. So make sure you keep watching. So you will find out.
Wow, I'm really looking forward to it. And I totally agree with you about the microphone and the lighting kit. I didn't have any of this stuff last year. I think this actually was just storage in this room last year because I was actually going into the office. Well, yeah, I just thank you. Well, I've got to put the tree up at least. There we go. So brilliant. Well, Isadora, thank you so much for joining us today. And I know that we'll be seeing more of you through the month as well. And of course, if you want to watch that poem back again, it's going to be available. If you go to festivetechcalendar.com, and we'll have a look at that website in a bit more detail in a few moments. It has all of the listings, and hopefully Gregor is going to tell me that the site is deployed and you can get all of the links there. But it will be roughly at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 a.m. GMT, so 10 o'clock UK time. So, we are UTC or 0, so just go forward or back from that depending on what your time zone is, and you can always expect to see the wonderful content at just about the same time of day every day.
Before we say bye to Izzy, where did you get that jumper from? I need a drum.
Well,
that is incredible.
It is a bit of a funny story because I saw the jumper hanging in just the regular supermarket here in our building. And I only had like an extra large. And I was trying to get a small or at least a medium, but they didn't have it. And I was like, okay, maybe if I just wait, it will come. It will come. Then it didn't come. And I was like, you know what? I love it so much. I just need to get it. And actually, it's pretty comfy. Big oversized sweater, but it's so cute. Like, save the drama for your llama.
I love that.
I love it. I have to say, I have quite a lot of oversized sweaters from previous years, which are actually currently the correct size to me. So.
Well, you see the shoulders; they're like hanging like half over my arms, and yeah.
As I said, the creativity around rolling it up, very impressed. Did not know it was an extra large. That
is wonderful. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Isadora. That is absolutely great. And we love the poem. So I'm going to be watching that again after the show finishes today. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Amy. So I wish everybody lots of fun and enjoy throughout the whole month of December, as there's so much more exciting surprises coming up. So thank you.
Thank you. See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. So, Amy, I mean, who should we meet next? Should we?
Wow, it feels they got a call out in the poem, didn't they? So we'll give you a little hint there. But I think it's time for us to actually hear from the creators, from Gregor, and just kind of hear how it all came together, and what it took to pull it together, and also just say a big thank you, because it's a lot of work behind the scenes. So hi Gregor, hi Richard.
Hi Amy, hi Adam. How are you doing?
Very well. Good. Very good. And we just heard from Izzy, which was a treat. I know you've been in the background listening to that, so I hope you heard your call out in there. You're practically famous now.
Poem was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
So first of all, also lots of love for your Christmas sweaters or Christmas jumpers as well. I'm glad to see that everyone's on point with the decorations. This is wonderful. So I thought it'd be great to ask you about, where did the Festive Tech Calendar come from? Because we had this Festive Tech Calendar this year. Last year, as you mentioned, that it was the Azure Advent Calendar. So why the change this year? Why have we changed the name?
So we changed the name just to try and get more of the community involved. So last year and the year before, we created the Azure Advent Calendar, and obviously that was just Azure. So we wanted to try and make it a bit more open to everyone around the world and all of the community. So there's on social media, there's a great SQL community, a great PowerShell community, Power Apps, Azure. There's lots of great communities out there. And we decided to do it the whole month rather than just up to the 25th. So the last couple of years, we've done the Azure Advent Calendar up until the 25th. And we thought, we'll open it up to more people, get more people involved. It's not been the best year for most people. So try and get some festive fun. Try and put smiles on people's faces. So hopefully we can accomplish that. And as you said, we've got lots of good surprises coming.
And Richard, what's the most exciting thing for you about about organising this calendar? I know it takes a long time. It's sometimes stressful trying to get everyone organised. But what's the most exciting thing about doing it?
So I guess the most exciting thing for me is actually seeing the sort of submissions before they go live. So it's sort of seeing what we're building and hopefully what it's going to bring to people. That definitely is the best bit for me.
Amazing. And so you're both MVPs as well, aren't you?
Yeah. So we're both Azure MVPs.
And am I right in saying you both work in the same company, doing the same job?
Yeah, we do the same job.
But that wasn't always the case, was it?
No. So we're both Azure architects at a company called Intercept in the Netherlands. So they're actually helping us out as well. They've got a session coming up. I don't want to give too much away, but we've got one of the guys from there, another MVP, who's doing a session, doing a hackathon session. So this year as well, we've got a little bit different. Last year we were just doing videos and blog posts, and this year we have Ask Me Anything sessions, Twitch streams, some hackathons, some workshops, and also some soft skill talks as well. So we've got different kind of content from different kind of people all around the world. So really looking forward to it.
That's amazing. That almost feels like the conference experience, doesn't it? Where it's like probably choose your track for the day in some senses. If you feel like actually I've done the last 3 days has been all of the tech content, I'll have a look at the well-being stuff, or I'll get hands-on with something. I love that. That brings us back to conference.
That was kind of the idea, just to try and break up a little bit and have something fun every day. So we've got some technical content and some fun every day. So yeah, I won't give too much away, but hopefully you'll enjoy some of the sessions coming up.
That's great. That's so good.
And so you've both been putting together this website as well. So shall we take a quick look at the website and see if we can get it on the screen?
Luckily I just deployed it, so fingers crossed it's still up.
It looks like it's worked very well to me. So so this is the website, and it is festivetechcalendar.com. And so what's on this site, Gregor?
So we've basically got the calendar from December 1 to December 31st, and every day we're going to, if you just scroll down a bit, so we've got the link to the Festive Tech YouTube channel. You can follow us on Twitter, but every day we're going to have a little gift box there that you click to reveal. So if you click on that now, you can see what's coming up. So we've got 3 sessions. Yeah,
I've got music as well on my side. It's got jingling bells. I don't know if everyone else heard that.
I don't think that everyone. So we've got the keynote from Isadora, which we've already seen, which is the best one I've ever heard. We've also got Drag and Drop from Jamie Maguire, the chatbot, and I think Dwayne's video isn't quite live yet, but I think it'll be live shortly. So he's doing a 12th pass to certification. So please check that out, because you might actually hear some singing. Wow! We highly recommend that session, and we have the list of all the speakers who are taking part.
Look at all those people. Okay, it's going to take too long to scroll through them all.
I think it's like 90.
That is absolutely amazing. So, and how did you manage to get all of these people, Gregor? What sort of did you use like an app or something to organize all of this?
No, we normally use session lines. So we basically just ask for people to submit our content. We put in the different types of streams that we're going to, the different types of content. I just ask people to sign up. So we can use the speaker wall, which is what we're using on the website. So we've still got some content to come. We're still chasing up a couple of people, but I'm pretty sure we'll get that. And we won't sleep at night because it's quite stressful. So if anybody's listening who hasn't sent their content, then please send it as soon as possible.
Yes, so we'll be after you. Wonderful. Well, a huge thank you for for setting all of this up. I know that this is something that I really looked forward to. I enjoyed it so much last year. I also know that it really is by the community for the community, but also here at Microsoft, Amy and I and Claire Smith and Sarah Allison and lots of different people who are working in the background to support on our side are also really, really excited about what's to come. And I think in a moment we'll talk to Claire a bit more about what we're doing on the Microsoft side to help out. But I just wanted to say it one more time: make sure that you signed up to festivetechcalendar.com and also to the Cloud family. That is they are the 2 places where you can see what the content is every day at 10 a.m. Of course, the wonderful people that appear in the calendar will also be sharing the content on their own handles, so you can find them. Also there's going to be a hashtag, which is #FestiveTechCalendar, I think. So if you want to search for that on Twitter, you can find that as well. Cool. So well, thank you to both of you. I think now what we're going to do is we are going to bring the wonderful Claire Smith on. Hello, Claire. Oh, Claire, you're on mute.
Oh, that wonderful! You're on mute.
Praise of the year. So welcome, Claire. Claire, before we start our conversation, would you briefly introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. So my name is Claire Smith. And I look after the MVP, which is Microsoft Most Valuable Professionals, and RDs, which is Regional Directors in the UK and Ireland. And they are both programs that are run by Microsoft and are focused on community activity and contributions.
Well, thank you. And so Claire, I thought that we would just have a brief chat about what we're doing at the Microsoft side to help with the Festive Tech Calendar. But this really has been something that's very much been organised by the community, and a lot of those communities that are involved in building that content are part of the MVP program as well, aren't they?
They are, definitely. And can I just say, I've got this tinsel on to be really festive, and it's a little bit itchy, so I can apologize. I'm moving away. But yes, the MVPs. So Richard and Gregor have done an amazing job. If you think about the Azure Advent Calendar from last year, it was great, but it did have a very clear focus. Richard and Gregor looked at that and realized that actually it's time for us to be a bit more inclusive when we're thinking about the calendars that we run at this time of the year. And so they've opened it up to all technologies and encouraged everyone to be involved. And we've helped, I know, from a Microsoft point of view. So myself, Sarah, Amy, and Adam have all been involved in helping Gregor and Richard. And also the MVPs have really stepped up. They want to be involved and see this calendar being a great source of knowledge and inspiration and information for people. So when you think about what people are going to hear as part of the calendar, it's not just technology, and technology is amazing, but it's about well-being. We're in a whole new normal. And I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm allowed to share my favorite bit that I'm looking forward to.
Go on.
So I'm really looking forward to the festive yoga. Which is actually being done by two of my wonderful colleagues. So I can't wait to see that. But I just think this is a great resource and a great place for people to come to each day and see how their fellow community members are actually showing expertise, and that's everyone. And yeah, so I think it's great.
That's wonderful. So on the Microsoft side, so of course we, like I've said several times, Festive Tech Calendar and Cloud Family on Twitter are the two main places. But we're also going to be supporting on the Microsoft side as well. And so some of those things, what have we got? We're actually contributing several sessions ourselves. I think Claire, you mentioned the yoga. I'm excited about that too, as well. And just to be clear, we are not yoga instructors, so it is going to be for fun, and there's going to be a health warning beforehand as well.
At your own risk. Do not do this at home.
But there's some really good well-being pieces in there as well, isn't there, over and above the yoga, which we're really looking forward to.
I was going to say there's some great stuff as well, for anyone who's got children at home as well who are interested in getting started. There's actually a couple of different things as I'm looking at it now that will be really interesting for them as well. So bring other people into this, open our community up a little bit wider, not just the people that we always hear from, but we'd love to kind of see whether you've shared it with your friends and family as well.
Very exciting.
And Adam, I think MS Dev UK is a place to go as well, isn't it? To hear about and find out more about what's going on.
Absolutely. So of course this very show is being streamed on MS Dev UK, and it's been streamed on Microsoft Learn TV as well. So so do check that out, and we hope that you'll also check out Learn TV at some point. But there's so many things to check out today, so have a look at the calendar first and then go to Learn TV. And we are going to have this show every Tuesday at 10 a.m. throughout December. So obviously today we've been explaining what the calendar is, but throughout the rest of December, we're actually going to be meeting some of the people who've put the content together and getting to know them a little bit better as well. So we'll have them on talking about some of the highlights from the previous week, and just talking a little bit more about their communities as well. And when we've picked people so that we actually get people across the world as well. So it's not just people in the UK, and that's what I'm really excited about the calendar this year. Is actually a lot broader in terms of the people that are contributing to it and the technologies. And it isn't just about Azure. There's people talking about developer technologies and Microsoft 365. And well, all sorts of things. You will see if you go to the website every day. And then the other thing that the Microsoft Developer UK team are going to do is each day they are going to feature one of the speakers. Monday to Friday, they will retweet one of the 3 stories. We can't retweet everything, but we will pick one each day. So so look out for that as well, and do follow us if you don't already. We'll be looking forward to having you as part of the community there. And then what else? Oh, there's just so much stuff going on, isn't there? I think, yeah.
I was going to say, I guess just repeating it, right? 10 a.m. every day of December, learn something new, make learning a habit. We're going into sort of the end of the year. We've all got very festive, potentially a little earlier than normal. I mean, I am someone who has put a Christmas tree up in November previously, but this year I had no issues with it and was absolutely fine that was something that was about to happen. So yeah, like, you join us for it. Share what you're learning. I was just thinking then, I'm quite excited after this to go have a look at Jamie Maguire's drag and drop with the Bot Framework Composer content. I've been working with that quite a lot recently as well. So really keen to kind of go and see what he's put together there, if there's something else I can learn. But yeah, share what's been, your most interest in learning. I think one of the things I find is that as a developer in the community, I get kind of into one space. I sit with AI quite a lot and the things that surround it, but actually, things regarding security or teams, like I feel like I need to know a lot more about teams and like the power behind it. So definitely keen to kind of go outside of my boundaries. I think if someone serves it up almost as just, okay, like go read, spend 20 minutes or something each day, I think that could be a really good way to broaden all our horizons.
Wonderful. That is amazing. So I think what we'll do now is just bring in our other guests again. Let's see. Welcome back. We've got everyone on screen, all 6 of us. So do we have any final thoughts from people? Obviously, we have to emphasize, do check out the calendar every day at 10 a.m. But anything else that people are really excited about right now?
I'll go ahead. I was just checking Twitter, and it's amazing how active people already are. So they're using the hashtag Festive Tech Calendar to share photos of us doing our session, their first thoughts, motivating others to watch. So I think it's great how the community from the very beginning on is very involved into the calendar.
Wonderful. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, we are almost out of time, so we do have to bring things to a close. But I just wanted to thank everyone that's helped make this this first episode of Festive Tech Calendar what it is. Particularly, Isadora, thank you so much for that absolutely amazing poem, brilliant introduction to this year's series. Excited to see some of that wonderful content coming out, and of course to Gregor and Richard for really putting this together and building the website and looking through all of the speakers and finding new speakers that we haven't met in the past. You've done an amazing job. I've also had a sneak peek at what's to come over the next few days and weeks. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what's coming. And also to Claire, who has been really fabulous at bringing our community together and bringing new people in as well. Thank you to you as well, and of course my wonderful co-host, the lovely Amy Boyd.
No, thank you for having me involved. It's been an absolute treat. Can I confirm that Christmas attire is mandatory? Is it every Tuesday now? Is that's what we're going for? I guess if others.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
you can create your own. I mean, if you've got some baubles hanging around, then you can sort of you can attach them, or a bit of tinsel, So yeah, you can do what Claire's done, although that is a bit itchy.
Came off my picture of Colossus, so I felt it was appropriate.
I'm getting full artifact vibes here, like make your own tinsel earrings.
Amazing.
But yeah,
yes.
I guess if people are wearing Christmas jumpers, tag us with it. Let us know. Join us on a Tuesday. Wear your Christmas attire. Tell us what you're watching and what you're enjoying.
Yeah, and we've got that hashtag. So if you're on Twitter, use the Festive Tech Calendar hashtag, and of course follow us on Cloud Family and MSDev UK. There we go. I've got all of the graphics. And we will be back on Learn TV again next Tuesday at 10 a.m. with a summary of all of the amazing things that have happened in the last week. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. I will have to find another different Christmas jumper to wear next week. I think I might be all right. I think I might actually have enough, but we will see. We will see. So looking forward to it, and just a huge thank you to all of you as well this morning or today, and thank you for everyone watching wherever you are in the world. Really excited for the festive season this year, whether you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or Yuletide, or you just like to get in the spirit and put some lights up and feel a bit jolly at this time of year. It's a good time for us all to smile. It's been a hard year, and let's try and end it on a positive note with Festive Tech Calendar. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. Thank you again. I am going to play out one last time today's festive reveal, just in case you missed it earlier in the show. But thank you to all the guests, and we will see you very soon.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.
See you.
Yes, enjoy.